Mr. Leader. Today, Congressman Danadar said that he plans to introduce legislation to abolish ICE. How comfortable are you with members of your party pushing this?
I haven't had a conversation with the congressman on that particular piece of legislation, but our position has been clear that taxpayer dollars are being used by the Department of Homeland Security and ICE to brutalize American citizens and law-abiding American taxpayers in ways that the American people reject. The American people didn't sign up for what we're seeing on the streets of Minneapolis, in Chicagoland, or in other parts of the country. The American people thought that the Trump administration was going to target violent felons who are here in the country illegally. But instead, we see American citizens like Renee Nicole Good being gunned down in cold blood without justification. Taxpayer dollars are being used by the Department of Homeland Security and ICE to unleash extremism on the streets of America by individuals who are showing depraved indifference to human life. That's what we're seeing. That's what the American people are seeing. And the American people don't want their taxpayer dollars used in that fashion. And so as we approach the appropriations process related to Homeland Security funding, Democrats in the House and the Senate have demanded changes to the way in which ICE conducts itself, such that it falls into line with the standards, protocols, and behavior of every other law enforcement agency in the United States of America. ICE cannot conduct itself as if it's above the law. In America, no one is above the law. And these claims of absolute immunity are insane, absurd, and completely unfounded in law or in fact.
Question on the appropriations. You said you want to have some provisions on ICE. Do you have any more details on how they could be made to conduct themselves like other law enforcement agencies? Your word is
well, there are a variety of different things that clearly should be done. No other agency is running around communities in the United States of America being masked up. ICE agents should not be masked up. Every other law enforcement agency, when they execute upon their mission, have warrant requirements. ICE should have warrant requirements. Back home in New York City, New York's finest, the NYPD, best law enforcement agency in the world, they all have to wear body cameras, as is the case with police departments and law enforcement agencies all over the country. ICE should be required to wear body cameras. Law enforcement agencies all across the country have policies that limit their ability to storm hospitals, schools, or houses of worship. ICE shouldn't be able to storm hospitals, schools, or houses of worship. There are a variety of different things that can be done that we have put on the table and will continue to put on the table to get ICE under control so that they are actually conducting themselves like every other law enforcement agency in the country, as opposed to operating as if they're above the law, somehow thinking they've got absolute immunity. They don't have absolute immunity. Supreme Court granted immunity, unfortunately, to one person, the President of the United States of America. It's one of the reasons why we've seen this extremism consistently unleashed on the American people, but it doesn't apply to anybody else. So every single one of these people who we see brutalizing the American people, they're going to be held accountable one way or the other, accordance with the law. And the statute of limitations, this is for every single member of the Trump administration, is 5 years. Donald Trump will be long gone. Left, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Statute of limitations will be alive and well. And there'll be a lot of people in this country, patriotic people, determined to make sure those who broke the law with impunity during the Trump administration are held accountable.
Will you vote no if you don't get those things?
The bill related to Homeland Security funding that was currently scheduled to be on the House floor this week is not on the House floor because it doesn't have Democratic support. So you're going to have to ask House Republicans what they plan to do relative to funding in this particular area if they continue to take a my way or the highway approach. Thanks.
Thank you, Leader. As more and more members of your caucus call for ICE to be abolished, how do you feel that would impact Democrats who are in swing districts?
Listen, House Democrats are going to take the majority back in November. Donald Trump knows it. Republicans know it. We know it. And the only question at this point in time is by how much. We're going to continue to fight hard to make life better for the American people. Lower the high cost of living. Fix our broken health care system. Make life more affordable. Clean up the corruption that is preventing us from delivering a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And the difference between Democrats and Republicans at this point is very clear. The contrast is very clear. And voters are reacting to that all across the country, not just Democrats. Independents, swing voters, and traditional Republicans are recoiling at what they are seeing from the Republican Party.